Okay.
Or maybe a third hero.
That might be Pierre's hero.
Yeah.
The flex is still there, though.
The flex is still there. I guess it could be Miro Magnus.
Pretty good. I mean, 3 tanky boys on the enemy team. You don't care that much about Shadow Demon. I mean, it stops your potential ags.
I think overall performance and how their best games have looked, I think the ceiling for this team is higher. So as the tournament progresses, if you imagine that all the teams improve or play at their best later down the line, I do think BetBoom should be the formidable team.
Okay, now open your eyes and look at the first blood and draft.
Let's wait until we get the first. How is nice melee attack from Kiyotaka there. Nice monk if Magnus fits that bill. That's good news for BetBoom.
Yeah, and they were stuck in, if you did traditional lanes, you would have been stuck in some bad lane setups. Oh, nice cogs. Managed to snag save inside of there, and unsurprisingly, the Shadow Fiend lane gets a kill.
I would have so much respect for him if that was a bait, but I'll tell you there's 0% chance that was the case.
Sacred is getting his ass handed to him.
This is not a playable lane for him.
Oh, and Pake is in trouble.
Yeah.
Raindrop protects Miro. No turnaround potential here, and Yodomi's probably just going to die as well. Surrounded by 2 illusion. Wait, the Rolling Thunder. Oh, this could be really good. Bounces, hits Miro twice, and a 3rd time to finish him off. Now goes inside the pit to catch Kataomi. Double kill for Dark Mago.
Yeah. Unfortunate there for Matthew. He went for the blind stun, and he hit the hero that already did not go great for them. Now their supports are going to be starved, and Sacred, being only level 5, he could have actually really used that Wisdom Rune himself.
True.
To recover. Now instead he's going to get an RP.
Shockwave, pull back RP for the kill.
Oof.
But we'll see what he thinks he needs to do here. Kiyotaka.
Should be okay.
Yeah, he's okay.
Those shards from Kataomi actually completely blocking off the play. Dark Mago, okay.
They're going to go after Pure. Chakram is going to be pretty quickly. Oh, no. Dawnbreaker ult's coming in. They got to back out. The Swashbuckle hits a lot of heroes there. The hammer goes through. Skewer on. Nice RP onto 3. The Requiem, those going to scare him all away. It might just protect his allies. Sacred pushes forward after getting the Magnus kill.
As long as Clock reserves his abilities defensively for the SF to protect him against Dawn.
Kataomi.
Oh no.
He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. Snowball. It's guaranteed. Another Wisdom Rune steal. BetBoom have gotten all 4 Wisdom Runes. They may. Oh no, it's even worse. Sacred's gonna die.
Oh no,
and Kataomi's not gonna die. Oh, it just keeps on getting worse. And
yeah. Actually, that looks very unhealthy for Waska. Despite that, though, they've got to take some initiative. I don't think you can just sit back and chill. You're going to get run at. You're going to get skewered. You're going to get...
Oh, tried to hit an RP there. Almost had an opportunity for 3. Now trying to skewer away. Should be fine. Dark Mago's going to chase after them, but...
That's not really going to lead to anything. Oh, and nice shards.
Yep, he does manage to get out of those shards. Now going down river after save, but this is not a fast kill, and BetBoom, they have a chance to respond here. Requiem goes out. They hit the hook shot onto Pure. They're going to try and focus him down, but there's the RP. Locking down 3. Kiyotaka with just a beautiful setup. Screws them all together. Surely they win this, right? With all this AoE damage, they're doing good work. Sacred is still surviving, though. Another Chakram goes out. Oh, snowball dodge there just for a moment. He actually is starting to get away. The shard block missed. Timber Chain from Sacred means Kataomi's gonna live. No way, Sacred. He in vain tries to chase after him. Now he's the one in trouble. Timber Chain, full length every time. It's the only way to get away from all these heroes, but the snowball is chasing him down. The Chakram pull back onto Kataomi. Looks like he was managing to heal up a bit already. Kiyotaka does manage to catch up to Sacred. Yodomi's here, but Yodomi doesn't have hook shot. They just wiped Waska?
Yep. They did. Obviously, since Refraction has changed, it's not as good to have Manta against it as it used to be. Now that it's barrier-based, but I still think it does a pretty solid job at just quickly cutting through the instances.
Okay, Aegis is going to expire, and Waska are smoking out, trying to catch them as the Aegis does expire. Matthew is going to spawn a bunch of heroes here. Rocket Flare hits the Tusk. Hook shot, following it up. Sacred tries to hit it, but the RP up there on the high ground. Now the Dawnbreaker ult on top of it. A skewer to chain it as well. Just beautiful stuff from BetBoom. No contest in this fight.
Oh boy. They have one buyback and it's on their 5. This is probably 2 lanes.
Yeah.
The Dire lineup pushes really, really fast with the TA. Even a Magnus mid when he's this farmed and hasn't power. Well, Pure thinks it's more important to go bug hunting. And he won't even kill him. Nice play there from Matthew with the Carapace just barely getting out. Pure is killing the bottom wave instead of buildings. I respectfully disagree with this choice. I think he should be finishing off the racks. They do have an open lane top, so they don't even need to kill this bottom tower. If he would focus buildings right now, I think they would have almost taken the top tier 3 as well at this point. But all right, they're going to settle for 1 plus this tower. Could have probably got a little bit more out of that, but it's still obviously a massive win for their team.
And all that without BKB.
Yep.
Next team fight, we'll have BKB on Pure, in which case he is kind of untouchable. Unless
I think the utility their team needs is AC and Vlad's. They have one of them so far.
True.
And I think Tusk could buy Vlad's, or I mean Dawn could even do it, but I think it's better that Miro gets bigger scaling items so he can become more of a carry himself. When you go this Echo Saber plus AC, you prefer to have all your slots for big items and not spend one of them on a Vlad's. So yeah, have Tusk buy that and job's done. Might even not even get their RP. Dark Mago.
He's got Demonic Purge on him that'll finish him off.
He doesn't have buyback. They don't know this for a fact though, but they could probably figure it out relatively quickly by going aggressive.
Are they going to Requiem to try and save their clockwork? They will.
Oh,
I'm not sure if that was worth it or not, but yeah, he's in pretty deep there.
They didn't save their... Oh, they did. He had a Lotus.
No,
oh, they
no.
didn't.
They did not. So now Requiem's on cooldown and their clockwork is dead.
And Pure will get to work on the bottom tier 3 tower, and this is so fast with the Desto and the AC. This tower just disappearing. They will finish this lane before Dark Mago is back, so this is going to be 2 lanes for BetBoom in what has been so far a very nicely and cleanly played game 1. Can't really put a finger on anything they've done. They did a good job with the laning, with the draft. They got 4 of the first Wisdom runes.
I believe that's a Calvin and Hobbes strip.
Is it?
Yeah, remember he builds the giant snow.
Oh, yeah,
And,
that can't go to work because...
Yeah, it can't go to work.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. syndereN and I were sharing our love for our mutual love of Calvin and Hobbes recently.
Big fans. The best comic ever.
All right, well, BetBoom, you've got 4 minutes to close this game out with the Aegis. You've got a banner.
This goes really fast. I mean, Waska have to initiate basically right now, or the tower is gone for free, which it is.
Well, Matthew died.
Can't really wait much longer, guys. The Megas are 3 seconds away. Okay, they...
Well, here goes. Rolling Thunder, hit on 2. Oh, he dies so quickly. Hookshot does land onto the Templar status. An immediate RP on the Shadow Fiend. It's so easy. Kiyotaka, he had landed some great RPs and put them in this position. But once you're here, it's just a one-man RP. That's all that's needed. Just find the SF, hit that RP, the team fight's done.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't really have much to add from what we've already said, because this game kind of just spoke for itself.
What is justifying the Magnus pick? I still don't understand, other than stealing it for the sake of stealing it.
I think that's a good question. It's a steal, and it's not a very good one.
Yeah.
Told you.
Damn.
Easy 5 mag.
All right, when I see a name on there, then I'll believe it. But you're probably right.
Yeah. All right, they'll live, but the next go is certain death. So Matthew gonna have to Earth Spike this if he wants to live. He will do that and back off, but now he's out of mana. Pyke is...
Oh, Pyke is still dead. First blood and second blood?
Yeah, Save is happy to die for a trade if Yadomi dies first. Actually, he doesn't even die with the aggro reset. Maybe you want... And it feels so weird watching Kataomi play 5 Warlock.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, I think Yadomi's dead here, by the way. No escape plan for this, so he will go down. He will even waste his stick. This isn't really going to help him much. I'll buy a bit.
Got one more shockwave in, at least.
Yeah, it's fun to see Kataomi really make this big transition. He was playing very greedy 4s. He was playing like 4 Wyvern, 4 Tiny, and he was scaling in his games and becoming another carry. Oh, Shadow Fiend's dead again. Oh.
He will get the kill on Save before he dies and hits Miro, takes away one of his raindrop charges. It's not good, but at least he got something out of it.
Miro's level 5. He is mega strong. Minute 5, level 5 in a side lane is super early.
Oh, Matthew. Matthew's going to come in big. Hit him with the Earth
Huge kill.
Spike, Blood Grenade.
Very nice.
Massive, massive pickup because the side lanes are just crumbling. You had to do something about it. Or like, not this lane, but the bottom lane.
Yeah,
is
the
crumbling.
bot lane is injured.
Okay, they had a Wisdom Rune problem last time around, and Matthew this time is
Good
playing
coverage.
a good hero to secure it. Now, he does manage to get off the Wukong's command. Dawnbreaker ult is also going to be coming in. Skewer is not where he wanted it to be, but they can just commit heroes and maybe still come out on top. Here comes Kataomi to try and even things out. Waska's not strong enough. It was a 4 versus 2, but the combination of Dawnbreaker just being so farmed and a well-placed Wukong's command means that they actually get 2 kills out of it in a 2 versus 4. That is disgusting, and this game is very, very one-sided.
Not 2 versus 4. A lot worse than game 1, and that one was
He's gonna
already
come
not
up
great.
through the gate, show up at the top lane. Monkey King using the gate, I think, is one of my favorite moves right now. Waska, they are going to try and defend here. Skewer back on Pure underneath the tower with Dark Mago doing some hefty damage. They will be able to chunk him down. Look for Kiyotaka next. Kiyotaka does manage to get the kill on Sacred, but he's going to be traded out. Good pickup for Waska. Even more, Dark Mago is getting some galvanized stacks off of this one. He's going to go for Kataomi as well. Domi can help pull him back a little bit with a shockwave. That's all that's really needed.
They bring the numbers. That was big. Finally, something going the way of Waska in this exchange. This is actually going to catapult Storm to #1 net worth.
Importance of power runes on these mid laners, right? That was a regen rune for the Storm Spirit. That's why he had so much to work with in that fight.
And the Dawnbreaker.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
A drill instructor casting Rain of
Oh
Chaos.
no, it's going to be chain stun after stun. I mean, if the Shadow Fiend doesn't have a game, I know you said this hero can recover, but I don't think he has the best cores to like help him along here.
That's the biggest problem. You're fully reliant on Storm right now.
Oh,
he'll
nice
deliver.
Dip. Catches him midway through on the tree that he was jumping to, so he instantly gets stunned as he plummets to earth. Kiyotaka
Okay.
flying a little bit too close to the sun there.
Yep. Might have not anticipated that they had the vision that they do. I was thinking something like Shaker, just block the wave, and then deny all the creeps, or Clockwork with the other facet, with the hookup.
Todd, remember when you could cog block the wave and
Yep.
push him into the side lanes? Matthew, great reactions. Probably not good enough to... Oh, maybe it is. Rolling Thunder is going to go off.
Okay.
BetBoom is actually in a little bit of trouble here. The Rolling Thunder is going to land on the Dragonite, chain setting him, but here comes the Dawnbreaker ultimate. It's going to land right on the Pango, bumps him up to the high ground. Miro needs to throw the hammer to get down. He throws it onto the Pangolier to finish him off. Dark Mago does
he's
not
out of
have
resources.
much mana. He's got one last jump, a little bit of bottle hit. He turns around to threaten Kiyotaka. He knows he's not going to make it out if you're alive. He's just trying to do some damage. Skewer back, RP onto 2. It's looking okay. They do manage to get 1 kill with the Finger of Death, but it is all going wrong still for Waska. They thought they had a moment off of Matthew's sick reactions.
Yeah. Because it lets you move.
Okay, why does he need to move?
He has
hammer.
He has Blink Orchid.
Ah, right.
It's very cool against the Storm and against the Pango. Pango, by the way, is going to be drained out of life and mana simultaneously by the Diffusal Monkey King.
Top tower is under attack.
They're also going to see this nice stack of Ancients. Wonder if they're going to be Ice Shaman.
Dragonite is cooking him up.
Yep.
That's why he's the fire dragon.
There goes the tower. And
They're actually going to try and fight this.
Okay.
See if they have solved their damage issues. Oh no, the Storm Spirit is chain stunned. Again, it's one stun into a Dawnbreaker ultimate over and over again. They do manage to kill Miro in return. A skewer back onto the Warlock, into the Requiem will finally bring him down. That was a lot of spells required. And the cores still healthy. RP immediately used on the Monkey King, but the Golem and Pure, a tag team duo that is bringing down the Shadow Fiend bit by bit. A Breathe Fire, not quite enough. Pure, now he's getting body blocked by the Golem. He's pinging it, get the hell out of my way. Let me chase down this Shadow Fiend, but he doesn't get him in the end. They get everybody else, though.
Yeah. There's an Atos just completed there on the Monkey King, which keeps Sacred in place so they get an additional kill. Let's see what it's going to cost them. They're getting in position on the side of BetBoom. This could be really bad if Waska
they're going to be a little bit late here. Yodomi's going to go for the skewer back. RP on the Bat Rider. Instant Hex. Rolling Thunder. A lot of disables.
Nice,
not enough
boundless
damage yet. Oh, save. Got him on the shield crash. Okay. I mean, that was still terrible. It was a 1 for 2 with RP being put on cooldown. But
it used RP Finger and Rolling Thunder. Comfort that you can enforce the type of fights that Warlock wants, because he only plays one type of fights. RP?
Sentry on the edge
Insta Dragon
there.
Tail.
They do have
no.
the Requiem. Oh no, the Dawnbreaker ultimate is coming in. A Manta dodge actually dodged that stun away. Kiyotaka is able to get out with the shard. Dark Mago still has plenty of mana, but he's trying to help the Shadow Fiend right now, and there's no saving him. Lassoed back into a Wukong's command, and now Mago's just got to get out of here, save that Aegis for another fight.
And Sacred will die too. They get nothing, and they lose 4 heroes, and they burn the Matthew buyback. And that right there is a Warlock fight. Not like the hero was completely carrying it or whatever, but you know, enemy team goes on you, you're in position, you get to counter initiate, get Fatal Bonds and Golem off. That's what he does. What Warlock doesn't do is 2v2s or 3v3, like skirmishes, smaller exchanges. Warlock is a pretty bad hero aside from his ulti and Fatal Bonds in all the later stages of the game. But if you can enforce team fights like that, and you have a nice combo, Warlock loves playing with heroes that do split damage, because then the Fatal Bonds affects multiple targets all the time. So that's why a classic OG from way back used to run Warlock Earth Spirit supports, because then you put Fatal Bonds and you just. And it's also why we saw in Wallachia, the one team that was playing Warlock the most, Alliance, were running it with Pudge as core.
Oh dear. They keep on landing this. Dawnbreaker ult hits on the Storm Spirit. Now he still has the Aegis. Actually got a grab on him midway through his swing, and they'll kill Miro.
It's going to cost them.
It is. Pure's going to blink forward and go for the Shadow Fiend again. Nobody can help this poor Shadow Fiend. Rolling Thunder bouncing around, trying to do what you can, but ultimately he is just way too easy for BetBoom to get on top of and focus down.
So a 2 for 4 and you lose Aegis. Overwhelmingly likely at this point. They have to have better laning than this against the good teams if they want to make a top 4 run at this tournament. This is just, it's just too weak what they're bringing to the table today. BetBoom looking for a moment of opportunity. They'll find it.
Dragon Tail stun, boundless strike, follow up, and then a lasso if required. Yeah, they got a clean initiation. Nice quick reactions too from Pure. That was sick.
And a great Golem. It actually combo broke the Magnus completely.
Pure goes straight for the Shadow Fiend. Look at that crit.
He doesn't. This is not a fair fight.
He doesn't take damage. Oh, hit him with the boundless strike as the Rolling Thunder was going away. Drops the Wukong's command. Kiyotaka is just trying to get fancy with it, and he still gets the kill. And they'll catch the Shadow Fiend. Force staff him out of his own fountain. He force staffs himself back in. Now with the buyback. All of these heroes are low, and yet they cannot capitalize on the situation.
No, the respawn timers are just too low on the side of Waska. This is a very game.
Yeah.
I find that very uncommon on offlane to do. Jump in,
Pure just jumps right in. Seems like the rest of BetBoom maybe weren't ready for his initiation. That's okay.
He has 5,000 health and an Aegis, and 58 armor? It's good. Good enough.
There's a moving tree! What is he doing? He just gave away his godlike spree. He's going to buy back. Pure goes in. He's going to try and finish the game with or without Kiyotaka. And a crit will certainly end the Lion's life. Storm Spirit trying to make a break for it.
How did they kill Storm? He BK beat the Orchid off. He must have overextended.
Oh, got the skewer back on Pure, but
Yes,
here comes the Dawnbreaker
ages.
ultimate. Everyone scatter.
Oh boy. I mean, okay, maybe they can get him once. No, they can't.
Nope, he pops the BKB. Oh, jeez, the damage is overwhelming. Now the Wukong's man, and Pure wants the rampage. Kataomi wants the rampage.
Okay.
He's not gonna get it, is he? Oh no, he's gonna die. He gets skewered back into the Fountain Miro with the big hit. But there it is. End of the game.
More or less. Maybe Crystal Maiden in some like super edge cases as a 5 can get a rampage, but yeah, rampages on position 5 are exceptionally rare. And that would have been cool for Kataomi to get one on his record, but he'll have to settle for a measly ultra kill on his Warlock.